hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Make sure you share the live. How's everyone doing? I had to shut the live myself before I forget. So how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Hello, Michael. Hello, Sherelle. Make sure you share the live. I'm just waiting for a few people to join us. Get more people in the room. It's going to be a great conversation. Let me know if you can hear me. Long, yeah. I agree. I was still dealing with a migraine, slight migraine, so should be interesting. Hello, welcome. Make sure you share the live. My migraine isn't as bad as it was when it first started. It's just lingering, so it's just there, and it's very annoying. But we're all gonna get through this. I know for those living in Canada, we've had this Monday off. Fortunately, some people had the Friday, had to work the Monday. Some people had the Monday, worked Friday. So, hope you guys enjoyed your Monday for sure. Gonna get started here soon. Just waiting for a few more minutes. One of my favorite songs, by the way. Love on Top by Beyonce. One of my favorite songs. All right, let's get started. We started a little bit early today, for good reason though. We have an amazing guest. I see some new faces. Hello and welcome to All Things Pan. I am your host, Danielle, and our official sponsor of this podcast is Pantastics868. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. I have them pinned at the bottom of the screen right now. They have amazing sticks. I've been using them forever, and I love them. So if you live in North America, make sure you message me. I will try my best to get them to you. If you live anywhere else, message Pantastics868, and he will do his best to get them to you as well. So before we get started, I just want to say I am so excited to have this guest on tonight. We had to do a little change of plans because I messed up the date. I apologize. But she is amazing. I actually TNT, but I saw her there and then it popped up again on my Instagram. I'm like, I need to have you on my show. So I'm so glad you had the opportunity to I already know what's going on. You had to sneak away.
Yeah. I have rehearsals now with you. Yeah. See you. So.
Yeah, I'm so glad you took the opportunity to be with us tonight. I appreciate it.
No problem.
For those that don't know, this is Kharysa Gabriel. She is I don't want to mess this up. I wrote things down. She's a pianist, she's a rapper, she's a keyboardist, she's a trumpeter, she's a poet, she's a producer, a CEO. She has a BA, or you're getting your BA in musical arts. Yeah.
I'm in my
what else don't what don't you do?
Sing. I don't sing.
You don't sing. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure that's gonna come though.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So before we get started, for those that are joining us, make sure if you have any questions or any comments, I don't want to miss anything, put them in there's a question bubble at the bottom right of your screen. So just hit that, put your question or comments in there so we can make sure she answers them because she can't go anywhere for like 45 minutes. So we have her. So I just want to wish you a happy belated birthday. It was on September
20th. Yeah, September
20th.
20th.
Yes, and you had a nice event that happened. How was that?
It was really great. Like my last event was in 2018, so it was really nice to get back, Little season, get it back going. It was really exciting, and I love that it was on my birthday too. It makes it extra special.
Yes. So you're gonna do this yearly then, right?
Oh,
You're gonna do it every year?
yeah, most
Yeah?
likely. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So I know you have another event coming up, but we'll talk about that later. We want to get to know you
Yeah.
first. So who's Rissa? I don't know what
Yeah.
you want to go by tonight.
Well,
Yeah?
my real name is Kharysa Gabriel, but I'm also known as Rissa Gabriel. And she said I'm a rapper, a producer, a panelist, and the list goes on and on. And I just love to make music in my own creative way. I don't like to do things that is obviously already being done. I like to step out the box, and yeah.
Awesome. So how long have you been playing pan?
I've been playing pan for the past 10 years. I actually
Okay.
started with Gold and Hand Steel Orchestra. And it's funny story how I actually got into pan. I never used to like pan, but I started with Gold and Hand. Well, back in 2013, I was actually being bullied for like my size and stuff in school.
Right.
So I know I couldn't like physically fight anyone for that. So I took my pain and put it into a rap. Basically, I made a rap for my bully at the time,
Yeah.
and it went viral in school and stuff. It was a little explicit, so it went viral, and I ended up in the principal office. The acting vice principal at that time was Miss Franca Hills Headley. So the girl, she told her mom, so we end up in her office, and she heard the song and stuff, and obviously she condemned like the lyrics and stuff like that, but she was telling me that you have a lot of talent and you're using it for the wrong things.
Right.
So she gave me the opportunity to join Golden Hand Steel Orchestra, and eventually I got a scholarship with them for 1 year, and I graduated at the top of the scholarship class, and the rest is history from there. With Golden
Wow.
Hands, I actually started mixing pan and rap with Golden Hands at that year, 2013 and 2014. So
Wow.
yeah.
So that's where it was born, rapping and playing pan at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So we appreciate Miss Headley for spearheading that for you.
Yes, always thank you to Golden Hands and Miss Headley. Thank you for Miss Headley, especially for believing in me. Because at that time, I never really used to believe in myself, so she gave me an extra push.
Yeah.
And I'm just really thankful for her. I always say thank you to Miss Franca Hills Headley.
Good.
Because to be honest, I wouldn't be here without her.
Yeah.
Like, doing this is really hard at believing me and gave me my first push.
Yeah. Do you think there's enough mentors in Trinidad to be pushing young people like you?
Yeah. I have another mentor, Natasha Joseph. She actually, she's a really good mentor. She's not afraid to share her knowledge or anything. So I look up to her also. Vanessa Headley also, obviously, big mentor of mine. I really love them both.
That's good that they're all females coming around and pushing you forward. So that's amazing. And I appreciate them, even though I'm not with them in person, but just watching what they do here in Canada is mind blowing. And I hope one day I can meet them.
Yeah, they're really awesome. Never afraid to share their knowledge. That's what I love about them both.
Mm-hmm. So you said you played for Golden Hands. Is there any other bands you've played for?
Yes. I also played for panelists for about 2 years.
Okay.
And then I took a break, and last year I was chosen to tour with UE Art Steel in Martinique.
Wow, congrats.
And I actually had my first international solo with them. So thank you to Mr. Murray and Mr. Ramlal and Mr. Dilas for all believing that I could do it. I was doubting it. Like, funny story, when he told me I have to do a solo, I was like, nope, I don't. I used to consider myself more an ensemble player, like within the band. Like I never
Right.
really used to like to solo. So when I took that opportunity, it really said I believed in myself. Like I said, yeah, I could do this. I could do this. I could get comfortable with this. I could do this. I need to stop being in my head because honestly, I've been in my head a lot. Like I'll be like really nervous, like whether next thing I make a mistake or next thing
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing like this person or something. That always be in my head, but eventually I get the job done.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of PAM players go through that. They're in their head a lot. They don't want to sound like another person. So
Yeah.
what do you think it took for you to find your own voice within the PAM community? Are you still finding it?
Yes, I'm still finding it definitely. Um, when I started rapping, like I started rapping in 2008, actually freestyling
Okay.
in primary school, like beating the desk and on lunchtimes, people would pay me like $5 just just to rap something for them because
Yeah.
at that time it was really taboo to have like a female rapper in Trinidad. So it was
Right.
just me in my primary school uniform rapping. So everybody used to like just pay me. That's how I make a lot of money in primary
Hey,
school.
do
They
what you
used
got
to
to do,
pay
man.
me just to hear me. Sometimes I rap over Lil Wayne verses and stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
I used to have concerts when it have like dress up, like we raising funds for the school.
Okay.
Our class used to make the most out of money because I used to have like 3, 4 concerts and everybody just keep paying their $10 to hear me rap and stuff like that. So I was really, really confident in rapping from 2008 to like 2013. I was like
Mm-hmm.
really confident. But when I branched off into the palm thing, I was like, oh, this is like a different. I get like in a box. I was like in a
Right.
shell. I was like, because if you know, well, you know of Golan Hands, high class players.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went in there and I see in there, I couldn't strum. I started on guitar. I did
Right.
not catch that timing at all. I couldn't catch it at all. I
Oh
was
my God.
horrible, horrible. But like just being around great players, you want to be like them. You're motivated to be like them. So I'll stay
Yeah.
back and I will run my chromatic and stuff after practice. Before practice, I reach in early, and that's how. And then there's someone named Sardine. He's not here anymore. Rest in peace. Um, he saw my potential and he was teaching me stuff on double seconds, little stuff on double seconds, and I would stay back and I would practice that, and eventually I move on to cello and stuff. So, but I really love double seconds. That is the fun, you know. No offense to no other players, but
Whatever.
yeah, double seconds is the fun, and I just fall in love with it. But I'm definitely still trying to be fully confident. I'm trying to get back to how I was back in the days rapping. I'm trying to
Yeah.
bring that confidence to what I'm doing now. Because I know once I get back that confidence, it's over. It's over. Like, it's really over. Because I have great ideas. It's just, as I said this year, my motto is like to take my ideas out of my bedroom and share it with the world. Because I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of songs that I
Yeah.
never ever play for anyone. Probably like my friends just to get feedback. But like it's really good and I'm really proud of the work that I've put in over the years. And I'm just, as I said, building that confidence to share it with everyone.
That is amazing. I can't wait to hear those songs, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. I'm working on an EP, so I'm gonna go off grid for like 2 months.
That's
Just to focus
good.
and plug in on that EP and drop it after Carnival, hopefully.
That is
It will be,
awesome. So are you going to be doing all the background stuff or do you have
yeah,
people?
I
Yeah.
will
Okay.
be, everything is strictly original. I have a good thing going. Just want to say thanks to my guitarist and my keyboardist, Josiah Green and Christopher Thomas. Like, I love performing with them. I don't like studio, like recording in the studio.
Mm,
I like doing live performances. So I don't know, like how Kes did his concert, or like I want to do something like that. That's definitely a
right.
goal. I love performing with those two boys. Every time we perform one of my original songs, it just sounds different each time, and it sounds better. So we
Yeah.
never you'll be like, whoa, that sounds better than the first time. And each time it just gets greater. So I'm pretty confident with performing with them. Because,
That's
like,
awesome.
I really love performing with them. So big up Christopher and Josiah. One time, I really, they are so talented. Like, I think, like, I have a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to get us out there, and people will love, trust me, love what we are working on.
I cannot wait. I hope you stream it or record it and put it on YouTube or
Yeah,
something.
definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
So are we saying there's going to be like a pop-up show sometime soon, or?
Maybe not. Right now, right now,
I tried, guys. I tried.
a lot of people are asking for another repeat of my show because it was really good. I would like to change just a different style of it because we had a lot of rappers. Like, anyone who knows my show know I have like the best of the best local rappers at my show, and I'm not just saying that because they are my friends. They are really great at what they do.
Yeah.
And I just love that I can call them anytime, hey, you want to do this? And they don't hesitate. So I have great relationships, I would say, in this music thing. It is important to be good and treat people good because good will follow. So over the years, I've encountered only great persons. I cannot complain about anything. Like, I have always great people at my side. So I might have a show. Probably I'm looking at November, another one, but it'll be different, a different style. Like, really different. No tracks, all live. So you're trying to get the rappers into that live vibe.
Okay.
I'm
excited for you, man.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So when you go to your pad and start playing music, what kind of genre do you kind of typically fall into? Is it more rap? Is it more of your own style? Is it more jazz? What do you typically fall into?
Jazz.
Okay.
So I have like 5 original songs in Latin jazz with rap. So like my thing is mixing rap with different, so calypso, jazz, Latin. Even I have a habanera hip hop remix and stuff. So classical and rap also. Yeah, I have that also. So that's my thing right now, just really experimenting and hoping that it sticks.
Right.
And I'm making sure that it's good. I'm not putting out anything that I don't, find songs good. Obviously, I will ask other people's opinion and stuff like that, but it needs to feel right with me. I don't just put out anything.
And I appreciate that because some people just put things out to put things out. Yeah. And when it doesn't feel right with them, they regret it. And it's already out there, so it's already too late. Yeah. That lives with you forever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like making covers. Like everyone always asks like why you don't do covers and stuff like that. I just don't think that's my forte. For example, the Nicki Minaj cover came about because I was on work and that song came into my playlist. And I just was like, I wonder how this was song on pan. And I went on my pan because where my workstation is home, my pan is right there. So I just stopped working and I found the melody. I was like, okay, I'm just going to do a cover like this and post it. I expected probably like 200 views in like the first 24 because like something different. So I was like, yeah, nobody gonna really care for this, but I like it, so it's felt right. That's
all that matters.
Yeah, and the rest is history. The outcome of that is still so surreal for me. I still can't believe that Nicki Minaj posted that. It's still like, because as everyone know, I'm a big fan, so I literally cried. When I saw it, when everyone was sending me it because I was working at that time too.
Right.
And someone just messaged me, Nicki Minaj posted it, and I was like, what? And I checked and I was like, yeah, instant tears, like really, I was really grateful for that. And then she is like really cool. I spoken to her via video call and stuff like that, so she's like a really cool person.
I was actually going to ask you how that was because she did repost it because I did see that and I was just like, who is this person?
Yeah. She's actually really cool, and what makes it better is I'm a genuine fan of hers, and that one cover opened so many opportunities for me and
Mm-hmm.
also boost my confidence a lot. After that, I was like, yes, my motto, take whatever out you have in the bedroom out, like all the music that we did. Now is the time. This is the time to shine. That's what I basically told myself. And I never stopped working since. I've always been experimenting what I could, So I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of great things coming. It's just time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we take all the time you need. Don't rush it.
No, as I
Don't
said,
rush it.
it have to feel right for
Yeah.
me. If it
Right.
don't feel
Right.
right, I'm not putting it out.
Fair. That is fair. Have you ever, see, you are a poet, or I don't know if you still do it.
Yeah.
Have you done spoken word in Pan? Have you done
Yes,
that
I did
yet?
a Golden Hands too. At
Nice.
December, one of the December concerts back in possibly 2016. I did spoken word and pan with them. I actually firstly I composed the pan part, and but eventually they just did something and I did the spoken word.
Mhm.
It was about Golden Hands, and yes, speaking about pan and how it changed my life, and it was a really good. I need to find that back. That was like really good.
Yeah.
That was really good. No, that was a really good moment. It was an emotional spoken word too, because as I said, pan changed my life, like really and truly. I was heading
Yeah.
down a bad road of so much anger and pain, and then I started this pan thing, and the rest is history, you know.
We definitely appreciate you in our community.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be
Someone
here.
said, I want to be like you when I grow up. Possibilities are endless for you, love. So talented. Oh my God. There's so much love in this room for you. I love
Yeah,
it.
shout out my friends. Those are my friends. I love you guys.
That is
But my
awesome.
friends actually play a big role too. I am like so grateful to have real friends around me. Like if I'm doing something off, they
Hmm.
pull me up on it.
Good. You need
Yeah,
those.
I
Yeah, that's good.
really appreciate my friends Dominique, Nademi, Fido. He's in Letastic. I started so Letastic music group. I started that with some other rappers, well musicians too,
Hmm.
in 2016. We were friends first, and well, all of us in music. So we just come together, and well, at the time, Letastic was my scene. Everything for me was Letastic, Letastic.
Yeah.
So we eventually became the Letastic crew. I started producing in 2017, and I started another group because eventually everyone just broke off. But I kept Letastic Music Group and just had different rappers under that.
Okay.
And then, unfortunately, in 2018, I lost my best friend, one of my best friends, to gun violence. Like, he was
Mm.
innocently shot in his home.
Yeah.
He tried to protect his family from an intruder, and he was innocently shot. And after that is where things slowed down for me, I would say. Like,
Right.
I got really, really, really depressed. I'm still getting over that, but I stopped everything. The only thing I was doing was school, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing nothing outside, and eventually the group broke up because I'm spearheading it. So if the
Yeah.
head shaky, the rest. But shout out to Young Fido because even though I was going through my thing, he still represented Fantastic as much as he can. My other friend Pooh, she's in Vegas right now, but she no longer raps.
Hmm.
But they held it down for me while I was going through it. And
Yeah.
then in 2018, someone told me, you have to have another show. You can't just give up
Wow.
like this. I understand that, what you're going through. And that's how I had my the Toxic season 2. And that was great because we had like a pan band. I was rapping with the pan band and stuff, so I was really in my element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You have friends around you and something to fall back to if you need it.
Yeah, definitely. Big up all my friends. They know
Yes.
themselves. I always tell them how much I'm thankful for them. So yeah, I have like a good support system in that sense, friends and stuff like that. good relations in the industry. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I see some new people in here. Again, if you have any comments or questions, please put it in the question bubble because I do not want to miss anything. I really don't. And we have her for like another 20 minutes. So put all your questions in now. So when you started, or what is your plan with your BA of musical arts when you are done?
Well, when I'm finished, I want to do my master's in music business.
Okay.
I am good in business also. Like I have all business subjects. I have associates in business. So I want to mix it too. I realize I'm good with like managing and being organized and bringing people together. So I can see myself like taking the classic season, or even if I branch off into a different label to like that label where we manage, we have rappers, we have singers, we have musicians. Before I started soloing this year, I actually made the goal that I wanted to actually learn how to manage panics
Mm,
because they are good at playing, but they don't have the business sense. I am realizing they don't have the business knowledge to really take themselves where they need to be. And
hmm
so I said like I wanted to do that, but then I end up soloing and I found myself needing a manager. I was like, it's too much,
Yeah.
but I am getting there with managing everything. But eventually, I would like to manage other people and stuff like that. My heart is within like music business. I love music and I love business, so let's mesh the two and have some fun.
And it is needed. There are a lot of pan players that just don't understand the
Yeah.
business side of pan. And I try to like put it in their heads every time I do a live. Just like, hey, you need contracts, you need to be professional, you need to show up on time, all that stuff. And it's just it seems like a reoccurring thing.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if I need to push it more, I will push it more.
Yeah, they need
And with
to like
you
do
doing
more.
it,
Yeah, they need more like workshops on like targeted at partners in regards
mm,
to like business workshops and stuff like that. They need more of those definitely because I speak to people and I'm a little bit confused about their plans. Like, yeah, I'm like, that don't make sense. But okay,
right.
if it's working for you, but it would work short term. Like some people plans will work short term. I don't think like most of them think long term. You know, most of the time some people just do performances to make some money and that's that.
hmm
And they have nothing else to fall back on. They eventually find themselves in a corporate job or anything. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that.
Nothing, there's
But
nothing wrong.
yeah, nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people just need a little more business sense, definitely.
Maybe you should do a workshop.
I'm still learning. I'm definitely still learning.
Still learning?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm
Erin has a question. How did you overcome being a single mother, studying, and being a woman in a male-driven industry? That's a great question.
yeah. So
Take your time.
yeah, yeah. It gets tough. Like how I balance like work, my son. Well, I used to, but he's not with me right now. But my son's school, it was really tough. I found myself really depressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I started getting closer to God. Honestly, I did a
hmm
complete 360 on the low. I haven't spoken to anyone really about it. I just did a complete 360 praying, worshiping God in my own
Yeah.
time and just asking for guidance. And honestly, being a woman in the male driven industry of pan, I get, I guess I'm now breaking out, so I never really had any encounter where anyone disrespect me or anything like that. All the guys I've encounter has always been respectful and stuff like that. So it
That's
is.
good.
I would like. I always say like Taisha, Alexander, Natasha. These are some of the people I look up to. Like I love what they do, and I really wish like more partners, like female partners, enter it. I know it could be like you've been looking like okay, most likely they'll go for that male partners and not the woman, but you just have to make a name for yourself. Like, especially, I just want to big up Kharysa. Like, I think she's younger than me, but still, she's doing big
She's
things.
doing big
She's
things. Yeah.
young, but she's doing big, 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 big
Yeah.
things. She's just so awesome, like seriously, and she's so well. To me, she's quiet. To me, she's quiet, but she does shine in everywhere she goes. She shines. Like in Starlift and stuff, there's mostly males. She shines, and I think there's a vice captain there, Lau. She's a female also, so she is doing good things. I want to see more of that, like more females in authority. That would be nice.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. I was going to ask you, from where you started in Pan to now, have you seen any changes or has it
Definitely.
been stagnant? Yeah.
I just want to big up University of the West Indies, DCFA, Miss Ramla, Mr. Marie, Mr. Dilas, our lecturers. They
Yes.
are really patient. They, oh my God, so much knowledge. I am privileged to be taught by them. They help me develop myself wholeheartedly. Skills, character, and especially that starts with goal and hands, that foundation that I have. I always recommend any kids, any like people, parents come to me and ask where their kids should start. I instantly say Golden Hand Steel Orchestra.
Yeah.
Literally one of the best orchestras to start to get a foundation. Your playing skills, your techniques, your reading, everything. I'm just really thankful I got that start, and then transitioning into like UE definitely helped me be where I'm at. Obviously, I'm not where I want to be,
Yeah.
but that
You'll get there
transition
though.
over the 10 years, whoa.
Yeah.
Like some of the pieces that, like just today, I was practicing a piece by Dr. Remy, a composition. My head was like hurting. But then Miss Ramla came and she, was very patient and we did it together. And I was like, oh, it's not as hard as I thought. It's just in my head.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely see a big change with my skills wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because
awesome. And
I
it's just,
used to I used to consider myself just a classical pianist in the
okay.
sense where I just sight read or use a score. I have to play a Bach, a Mozart. I love those things. But definitely last year into this year, I transitioned into like doing jazz and stuff like this. I never used to like improvising. I'm still not where I'm at
Yeah.
where I want to be with improvising, but it's a mindset I realize because just I would put on one instrumental and just know the key, the progression as Natasha does help me with improvising. Like she just give me little pointers on what to do. And I would send her, I would send her stuff like, okay, this is what I work on, and probably like the next 2 weeks I'll be like, okay, I did this. And she will just give pointers and even my arrangements, I go to Natasha first to ask. I'm
Yeah.
not really a big arranger, but there are some times where I need to put it on a score to hear it in my brain.
That's
I
fair.
need
Yeah.
to see it or hear it, and then I'll make changes. So yeah, that's where
That is
I'm at
awesome.
in regards to those things.
Hey, you're still young. It will just keep going up from there.
Yeah,
Trust the process.
definitely. Yeah.
Young Fido has a question. What motivates you to keep going and doing what you do?
Definitely my son. Right, my
Oh,
son is my biggest motivation right now.
yeah.
Everything I do, I just remember him. And well, my friend who died, Lil Stars, every time I feel like giving up, I always try to remember he wouldn't want that. Like I really was in a dark hole after his death. I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
It was really bad. So it's just really my son, as I say, God, and remembering that stars will want Letastic to go on. That is what keeps me motivated right through, always.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Flogo has a comment here. Classical is licks down here. People would pass us straight playing it right
Yeah,
here.
that's true. But like I played in an art gallery,
Okay.
and they were like, I play classical music in an art gallery, and people, I guess that's like a different type of audience, if you understand.
Yeah.
That art gallery, they loved. I was struggling, but with so
You
many
did it.
pieces, but they were like, "Yo, you are." I got like opportunities from that gig, and I did it for free. That art gallery performance, I just did it for free.
Mhm.
Because I never really get to play solo classical pieces like that. It was 30 minutes of soloing.
Wow.
And I got, yeah, a lot of gigs from that. Um, it depends on the audience. Like, some people really adore the classical. So you have to
Yeah.
know, like, if I am, like, for independence, I had a performance in Hilton. I wasn't gonna rap there, you know. It's
Yeah.
independence. They want to hear soca, calypso, and stuff like that. That's what
Mhm.
I would do there. So it really depends on the event,
Yeah.
and you can think about your audience and alter it. Like if I every Tuesday, that's just an example. If every day of the week Hilton having something and they want me to play, I will put in like one of my original. Once my band is with me, I don't like to perform my as I said, my originals without my band, which is Christopher and Josiah Green. I don't
Yeah.
like to perform my originals with them because I love what they do with the song. It's way more than what I thought that could happen with the song. Once they start to play, it's like, okay, this is awesome. I was say, those guys, I will always big up those guys. They are like the truth. They are the
Right.
truth. So they hold me down throughout all my performances. I perform with them. Sometimes I'm nervous. Sometimes I will fumble while we playing, and they will hold me down. They'll come and save me. They'll know. I don't even have to like, give them a nudge. They already know. They hold me down, and they are like my motivators on stage. If I get in
Right.
my head, if I have anxiety, and that's why I love with us. We have a good chemistry, and I can't wait to like continue working with them. And there's, as I say, you have good things coming.
We cannot wait.
Yeah.
We cannot wait. You've mentioned anxiety a few times. As a musician, how do you overcome that? Because I know a lot of us still kind of deal with it and being nervous before we play. How do you deal with it? Or are you still?
I still pretty much nervous. Like for my show, I was nervous.
Mhm.
I was really nervous. But I do say a little prayer before each performance. I just remember why I'm doing it. This is what I
Mm.
love. I remember my son, my grandfather. Those are like people that like in my head. This is what you're doing it for.
Right.
Just go out there and have fun. And I always tell myself, I whisper to myself, have fun. Even if you make a mistake, have fun.
Yeah.
Smile and wave or smile and play. As I, as I say, because sometimes when you're in your head, you tend to make mistakes, especially if you practice something
Yeah.
and you go to play and you get in your head, you make a lot of mistakes. So also I'm learning how to not show mistakes with my face. Because with fun, everywhere I go, if I make a mistake, somebody would say, I know you make a mistake because of your face.
Yeah.
From Golden Hands. So you react still. They know
Yeah.
if they see my face, squint up a little bit and make a mistake. So working
Hmm.
on dealing like with that. I started practicing in the mirror. Even if I make a mistake, smile. Smile through.
Smile through it.
Yeah, let's keep this smile. Let's
Yeah.
keep this smile going and let's play. You know? Yeah.
That's that's good for everyone to hear because sometimes you make a face and you don't even realize until someone tells you. Because that
Exactly.
happened to me
When they
recently.
say you make that face and you make a mistake, I was like, what? What face? And they be like, yeah, I know you make a mistake because of your face, not because I don't know what you play. You know? So I was like, oh, okay, that's definitely something I have to work on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do the poker face, just smile and just
Yeah, yeah. I definitely have to work on like being more engaged performing. As I said, I'm still breaking
Mm.
out as a soloist. Like if
Yeah.
I rap in, it's a no-brainer. I'm lit. I'm doing my thing. But with pan, I tend to be like in a shell, boy. I want to get out of that shell.
Mm.
I'll smile here and there. I'm looking back at the videos at my show, and in pictures, and I'm seeing smiles. So I'm like, hey, like one of my friends say, hey, you actually smiled through your show. Like when I was performing, you're smiling.
That's
I was like, oh,
good.
that's good. Because other times I will not smile, even if I'm soloing. You know, get away in an ensemble, like with a band or whatever, you're inside. If you ain't
Yeah.
smile, nobody cares, but you are the center of attention, so you have to like put on a show, you have to do a little dance and stuff. I'm still working on that. Yes.
Okay.
Everyone always tell me dance not smile, So I'm still working on those things.
Well, just put whatever, because you said you can do it with rap. Just put it into pan.
That's
Just
why I
pan.
said I'm trying to get back my confidence from in the early rapping days. Like
Yeah.
I used to call myself Larissa. Like if Larissa knew should I be doing these things right now? Oh my gosh. I know she in there somewhere. She's always there with me.
All
She
right.
will
We just
be
got to bring
there.
her
You
out.
have Yeah, she will come out eventually. I'm giving her by next year to, really get into it. As I said, I'm now starting to do the solo thing,
Yeah.
so I don't expect it to be perfect. Like I know what to do, but actually doing it is the next thing.
Yeah. So everyone heard that here, right? All your friends. Next year, we want to see her dancing and smiling. I
Yes.
know now. So anytime I see you on Instagram, I see a picture or a video of you not smiling, I'm gonna cuss you.
Yeah, I will take that. I deserve that because I did
Okay.
say I'm making a promise next year. We dancing and we smiling.
Okay.
All performances.
Flogo said, my first song, I might be a little nervous still, so I usually play something that I'm really comfortable with first.
True. Yes, I
Hmm.
always start with like I have a remix with Grenade. Before I perform my original music, when I'm rapping and playing, I perform Grenade
Mm.
because it's a song that everyone knows. Now I know rapping and pan it is taboo, so it's not everyone will like
Yeah.
it. So I tend to start with a song that everyone knows that I have a rap on, and that will like get their attention. And one time they'll be like, "Oh wait,"
Mm.
But if I
Smart.
just start
Yeah.
with a original song, they'll just be like, "Okay." But I learned from my first time actually, like my first ever performance with rapping and playing band solo was I used to work ICO, that's like a call center in Trinidad. They had a
Okay.
talent show last year,
Hmm.
and that was the first time I actually performed playing and rapping. And I came first. I didn't know I was gonna come first, but I started with The Weekend Earned It, and then I
Wow.
transitioned into my original song. And then when they saw what I was doing, I was like, okay. So that's what I tend to do. I realized that one thing I always look back at my performances to see what I could improve on, what is working, what is not. So like for
Right.
my show, I realized with some of the songs, well, originals, it's so emotional that when I rap in it, my voice tends to crack because I want to cry
Yeah.
because the emotional song. So now I know I have to work on delivering the song without getting that voice crack, so the words could be clear and stuff like that. So I always look back at everything I do
Hmm.
to know how to improve. That is very important to me. I don't like to repeat mistakes, as I like to
Yeah.
say. I like to improve on what did not work for me like previously. Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair. One more question before we go. Again, if anyone has any questions, please put it in the question bubble. Um, so you being in Pan in the music industry, where would you like Steelpan to go? Like, what is your vision for Steelpan? Just for you or just in general?
For me, I would like to be performing at these award shows, like the
Mm,
Grammys, BT Awards, or that. Since I was small, when I was small, I wanted to be a rapper.
hmm.
Everyone used to laugh, obviously. A
Yeah,
Caribbean girl, a rapper. Only had Foxy Brown. She's from Trinidad. My
exactly.
family, my family is strict education. So you telling them you want to be a rapper, they were like, "What? No, you're wasting my
Come
money."
again.
Yeah, so I always wanted to be a rapper, and I always said like most of the things I'm doing now is what I said when I was a kid I was gonna do. Like my own shows sold out, my own sold out shows, stuff like that, is things Larissa said she was gonna do. All I'm in pan now, I'm
Yeah.
still doing it just in a different way. So I still have the goals of performing on like Grammys and stuff, the big stage. I find I'm too old to be a hype rapper, so that's why I say.
Never
But
too
then I just remember the
old.
story of Jay-Z. I just remember Jay-Z's story that he started rapping like in his 30s and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So all I know, the industry over there in foreign, they tend to be a little harsh on female rappers.
Yeah.
Like male rappers get a pass, but I know with the pan, I really, really believe in myself. I just the confidence. I know with the pan and the rapping, it will go where it needs to go. I trust in God. Many times I try to give up, but I can't let go of this music thing. So I
Yeah.
know and I accepted that God said you are the chosen one for this. Stop trying to leave. That's what he said. Stop
Yeah.
trying to leave. Just do it. Just trust me. Like, that's what I believe God has been saying. Just trust me. I know it's making frustrated at times. Always doubting myself, but I would like to see it on the big stage in that sense, like the Grammys. I would like to be the first, Steelpan is doing that and stuff like that. If somebody do it before me, that's okay. It's not room for everybody to shine. Like,
We'll make it
I know at
happen. We'll
times,
make it happen.
I know at times Flo will tell me, take it, he beat me by rapping and playing like he be the first one. I'd be like, okay. I'm a big fan of Flogo though, by the way, so shout out to
Yeah.
Flogo. You could go ahead, you could do your thing. I know what I about is about. I
Yeah.
don't know. You do you. I written for you. Whatever you do, I written for you. I'm in my own lane and I know what is to me. So yeah, that is what I want to see for myself. And in Pan, I would like to see, as I said, more workshops at the business part.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely we need to get some more education in that sense. Even if I know we have at you we have what's it called, a postgraduate certificate in creative management, right? But I want
Okay.
to see more in like targeting panels,
Right.
as opposed to creatives, like targeting panels. Also, I want to see more youths getting involved in pan tuning, like seriously. Like
Yes.
I be having conversation with Juma Simmons, his Renegades tuner and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He who made me respect tuners more because it's like a lot. I didn't know like it's
It's
not
a
all like
lot.
going into it. Yeah,
It's a
I was
lot.
like, so why tuners not in the forefront? Like
Yeah.
they should be more respected, more recognized.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely more youths should get involved in band tuning because look at the big gap we have like with all the greats. They have a few youths that interested. What I mean youths, I talking about like 35 to like 45 or what.
Yeah.
And then like after that, who's interested?
There's no one else. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone watching, if you have a younger niece, nephew, get them in
I
that tuning.
I want to know about just the intro to pan tuning. If that is something,
That's something.
I don't really see myself getting deep into it, but I am interested in like just learning the basics. At least to know how to tune. Like if you're traveling and you're pan out to
I was just
tune,
gonna say.
who you gonna go? You have to call. Like I always tell Juma when I traveling, because he's my tuner. I
Yeah.
have to like video call him to know how to tune this because what's going on,
Yeah.
The tuners not really all over the world like planets.
Yeah.
So you need that. You need
Mm-hmm.
somebody. You need some youths. Yeah, then it starts with the youths, it. Because when the old heads die out, where do we go next?
Exactly. If
Yeah.
if if there's any pan tuners watching, if you can just teach all of Panis just like a quick emergency pan tuning course, I would take that in a heartbeat.
I think it has some courses. I think it's either MIC or one of those government schools. I think trade schools. They are teaching steel pan tuning course. Yeah, I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Please, someone, I need to look into that because
I will send you the flyer. I think there was a flyer promoting it. So
okay.
yeah. So there's a start.
Yeah.
I hope people are interested. I couldn't go because of my classes was clashing with the times that they had. But I hope
Mm,
like people took interest on, some with some programs they need a certain number for it to go. It needs to make
yeah.
sense. So yeah, you need money and funding for these things. So they go with a
Mm-hmm.
certain amount of people who's interested in the class, and if they ain't reach that level that they wanted, they will cancel the class. So, but Jimmy Philip, he's always sharing his knowledge. He's another tuner from, well, a pan maker and innovator in Shogunas. He's always
Mm-hmm.
sharing his knowledge. Juma, I speak to him and he just, give me knowledge on how it does run. But obviously, with him just talking, I can't tune my B or my C. I actually have need someone to invest in those things.
Yeah. Oh, we lost her. See if we can get her back real quick. We lost her. We lost her. Well, hopefully everyone is learning and taking it in. Just waiting for her to come back in here. Hopefully we can get her back. Again, thank you for everyone for tuning in today. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in every week, giving me encouragement and some like ideas on people to interview. You guys have no idea. Just gonna wait for her to come back. Hopefully she comes back. See if I can get her back in here. Let's see. In the meantime, how is everyone doing? How is everyone enjoying the interview so far? How was everyone's weekend? Let's see if we can get her back here.
Yeah, I'm back.
For some reason, I can't see you for some reason.
You can't?
No, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, just now. I'm not sure what happened. Let me rejoin.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you see me now? Oh, no.
Nope. Let me.
Okay, that's not.
And everyone watching, can you guys see her? Because maybe it's just on my end. You can see her. Okay, so it's just on my end then. Okay, we'll just keep going. We'll keep going. There we go.
Good. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Technology. All right. So before we let you go, because you have like a few minutes left, you have an event coming up.
Yes, November. I just have to finalize the date.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in November, you guys please follow her so you can see what she's doing. She kept a promise. We all have to make sure she keeps that promise for next year.
Yes.
We have to be on her, guys. We have to be on her. But yeah, before I let you go, I want to appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for taking the time to talk with us and sharing, letting us meet you.
Yeah.
Like officially meeting.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I just want to say I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Keep it up. I'm glad you are a female doing this, a woman doing this.
Thank
you. It's not much of these things, and we need it. We really need it. Especially, I need to see more women. Come on. Let's
go. Let's go. I mean, there's so many out there. I don't know why they're hiding.
It could be scary entering into. Yeah, you have to be what I'm learning. You have to be brave and bold.
Yeah.
And assertive. Definitely assertive. I'm not saying to be rude and disrespectful, but you have to just be assertive, command the room.
Yes.
When you step in, that's always my goal, to command a room in the sense where as I walk in, as Nicki Minaj say, I walk in, they sit up straight, That's my goal. Like,
yeah.
Resta is here. let's have some order. That's
Let's do this, guys.
that's what I
Let's do
want.
this.
Yeah.
Again, I look forward to everything that you're doing until the end of this year, the new year and beyond. You're doing amazing things. You're doing something that no one's ever thought of doing. So I commend you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you.
Of
I really,
course.
I was really excited.
I was excited that you said yes. I was like, oh, she's going to say no. She's not going to want to do this.
What? No, it's something. I'm stepping out my comfort zone. So
I
one less
appreciate
thing
that.
to do. And this definitely helped with my goals. So you're now a part of my journey. You're helping me be more confident and open and comfortable being in, I guess, the spotlight, just in, in the public eyes.
Yeah.
I'm no longer in my bedroom, just working on my music. I'm actually sharing myself with everyone, and I'm just happy that people are interested. I'm really surprised that people are interested, but I love that people are actually interested in what I'm doing. And I promise you will not be disappointed. Like, I'm not just saying that because it's me. It's like, really, I am trying to change the game with what I'm doing. So I'm putting in a lot of work. I'm brainstorming always. I'm always overwhelmed because I have so much ideas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just let them out. Let them out. Like you said, from the bedroom to the public, right?
Definitely.
And I feel like everyone needs to follow that. I'm going to put that in the post later. Yeah. Bedroom, whatever's in your head, to the public.
All the creative ideas, music writing, take it out from your head and share it to the world.
Yes, because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, just make sure you're happy with what you're doing. Because I don't really study what other people would think in that sense. Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to my music and like my rapping, as I said, Kharysa, she didn't care about what anyone had to say about her rapping. She knew what she wanted. She knew how she was going to do it. And I'm just really trying to get back that confidence. And as I said, once I get that, yeah, it's over.
And I can't wait. Yeah. I cannot wait.
You'll be entertained, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. And anything you have coming out, just share it with me and I will post it for you. I will help share that.
No problem. Okay. Thank you so much.
Right. Yes. Awesome. Thank you again for coming on. Yeah. Everyone, make sure you follow her. She has amazing content on her page. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.